Right, let's go ahead and go. Oh yeah, oh man, this torque on this is quite good. Yeah, you can see this, it just goes. Yeah, she's got some good power. Very good power. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Peters Autovlog. This is Peter. Today, we're going to get behind the wheel of this 2024 Ford Expedition Limited Stealth Edition. Now, I'm very excited to get behind the wheel of this performance SUV, even though it's a full-size SUV, and but it is one of the best that Ford offers. Now, before we go on, I want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time with this Ford Expedition. A big thank you to my friend Tim, and I'm going to put all their information and a link to the website in the description below. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the 2024 Ford Expedition Limited Stealth Edition. Now, this one that we have here with us here is kind of a more of a performance version of the Expedition, if you can call this full-size SUV a semi-performance vehicle. But this is the sportier version that Ford offers. There are many trims of this Ford Expedition, from base XLT, this limited model without the Stealth performance, but you can also get the Timberline, and also you have as well as the Platinum one. But this one here that we have with us is one of my favorite trims. It's got a bit of lower suspension with a bit of lower springs, and you also have an electronic suspension that dampers that adjusts the suspension. Now this gives you the 22-inch wheels and all kinds of darkening of forced glossy black trim that goes around this Ford Expedition. Let's start up here in the very front. As you can see, we have this gloss black trim here on the front of the grille, including a black Ford badge. We got your Expedition lettering as well done in black. Down here we got black gloss trim here in the very front of the bumper here, and we also got, of course, the white done as well. But here, as you can see, we have the LED fog light coming up here. We got your LED reflector headlights, and we have a daytime running light that's kind of a C-shaped clamp. Really nice the way that is. I really like it. As you can see, really nice the way this front grille is. Coming down here on the side, guys, coming on this side, this Stealth Edition package gives you this 22-inch wheels, which are also done in gloss black. Put a bit of aluminum trim around in the wheel, which looks really nice. Now these are here wrapped around 285 millimeter general grabber kind of all-season performance tire. Really nice, aggressive, thick, pretty good thick tire. 285 millimeters, nothing to slouch about. Now this model is actually only a 4x2. It's only a rear-wheel drive version of this one. You can also get a wheel-wheel drive in this Stealth Edition, but this one is only rear-wheel drive. Kind of considering here we're in Florida, usually a lot of people do not need all-wheel drive. Down here, coming on the side, we got power deploying running boards done in black, but these are tucked in right at the moment. We got body color mirrors with the side turn signal integrated into that, and we also got a bit of glossy black finish here on the bottom of the mirror. And here we have a bit of aluminum trim here at the bottom of the window. So you can see we got also your roof rails, which are done in a matte black. And as you can see, guys, we kind of pan out a little bit to see this is the short wheel version of the Stealth. I believe it's the only way you can do the Stealth. You cannot, I know you can do it in the long wheel version as well, if I'm correct. And since we're back here, let's go ahead and check out the rear of this Expedition. Now I have the key with me here. As you can see, the same type of key that Ford provided to other vehicles. Open, close, remote start, double click to open up the rear hatch. Let's go ahead and open up. So you can see, guys, we also had a reverse camera there. Now, of course, this being a full-size SUV, you got your third row here, and of course you can put 6, 7, people, as many as you like here with your family. Now, as you can see here, we have about a 19 cubic feet of space here between the third row and the back. Of course, if you get the extended wheel version, you're gonna have a little more space here towards the back, but this one here being just a normal size, you get about a 19 cubic feet of space here in the back. Of course, here we can bring the seats on as well with power. The back seats, if you do this, you can see both. You can lower either the half or the whole thing at once. This third row, as you can see, is lowering now right now. Now you can also lower your second row as well, just basically lower it. That's the way this one is, right? You can see with the buns here as well. But here with the seats down, you can maybe about 30 cubic feet, 34 cubic feet of space. I'll put that information for you guys up on the screen. But as you can see, we got plenty of spaces here on the side to store, cubicles, and you have also USB ports on each side, cup holders, and of course you see we got the subwoofer here for the sound system. A lot of hooks, a lot of things you can do, a little more cubicles here on each side. Of course, we also have a 12-volt connection there as well. We have a little bit of like little hooks that you can put up. Now here in the bottom, we got a little bit of more storage space. As you can see, if we raise this up, a little more storage space right there. And we also got your jack if you want to need to change your tire. We do also this SUV does offer a full, not a full-size spare, but at least a spare in the bottom. You also have that there underneath right here on this area. So that's good to know to have. Let's go ahead and bring this up here. But there we go, guys. Here's the back of this Expedition. Now there's one more thing, of course. If you want to tow, you got a little bit of cover for your receiver hitch here. This Expedition can tow about 9,300 pounds in this short wheel version and about 9,000 pounds on the extended version. But that's the way it is with the Expedition. You can tow a pretty good amount of towage. Now, if we bring this down, let's go ahead and bring the hatch down. There's also one more feature you can do here. With this glass also comes up as well. If you press this little button right here, We can also just bring the glass portion of the hatch up, which is a really nice convenient feature in case you just want to grab a quick bag, or you want to just put something here real quick. Instead of bringing the whole hatch up, you can just bring this little up, this section up, and that's a great feature. Or if you just want to air out some of your cabin here while sitting down, you know, in an event, that's a great feature to have. But there we go, guys. Really cool the way this is to this Ford Expedition. I really like it. And let's head to the hood of this Expedition and see what's powering this Stealth Edition. Thank you, Ford, for putting some hydraulic shocks to this hood. And here we have the 3.5 liter EcoBoost twin turbo V6. This is producing 440 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque in this Stealth Edition version. This is going through a 10-speed automatic transmission, and of course this is just going to the rear wheel. So we'll have some drive modes in this one. You can also just opt for the four-wheel drive and get a little more modes as well. But great engine, guys. Of course, this is the most powerful engine you can get. It's basically the same engine, just the most powerful version of this engine, and it's for the Expedition. On the regular ones you get 400 horsepower, and on the really base one you get about 380. And now of course the torque figures also change, but this is the most powerful one you can get right now. Basically almost a Raptor engine in this as well, because this basically it's just got 10 horsepower less than the Raptor. So you got pretty good abilities for this V6. In terms of fuel economy, about 17 in the city, 23 on the highway. So it's not a great fueler, but I think you got plenty of fuel economy for this type of engine, and of course this big SUV. But there we go, guys. Here's the power plant of this Ford Expedition. Let's go ahead and bring this down, and there we go. And before we go on, let's go ahead and take a look at the sticker of this Expedition before we get in. As you can see, guys, here we have the sticker. I'm going to put the sticker for you guys up on the screen a little bit so you can view it better. So here we have a 2024 Expedition Limited Stealth 4x2. This one started at just over $68,000. This one, as you can see, we got the $4,670 Group 33A. The Stealth Edition, we got basically $1,000 for the paint, $1,500 for the basically the active suspension, and of course you got about $800 for the 15.5-inch screen here that we have inside, for a total price of $78,360. So it's not a cheap SUV by any means, and this is not even a fully loaded model. Let's go and check out the interior of this Expedition. As you can see, guys, now this one here has got the Onyx black leather interior with the red contrast stitching, which looks really nice. You can see all soft materials here. I love that stitching on the door. We got speakers, and we got all kinds of space here to put your things, including a little bit of a little phone or kind of a soda holder there. Now, as you can see, we have the running board. Of course, you also got a grab handle, and it's really easy, nice to get inside this Expedition, and it's not super sitting high. Now, coming here, as you can see, we got the captain's chairs here in the middle row. These are all done with a stitched leather here. As you can see, really nice the way that contrast stitching is. These are perforated, as the seats here in the back are heated, just this middle row. But as you can see, guys, I did bring down that seat before with the automatic button. You can just, you have to bring it up manually, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. But it's really nice the way this is. These seats do kind of go back and forth. You can put them back and forth, or you can incline them just a little bit more as well. Of course, we also got some armrests as well there. So it's really nice the way this Expedition is. Let's go ahead, guys, and get inside. So here we are inside of this Expedition. You can see plenty of room even in the short wheel version. I still got plenty of inches between the front seat, even though the seat's a little further back. Plenty of headroom, as you can see, even with the sunroof that this one has. As you can see, we got some AC outlets. We got the LED lighting right there. Here in the back of the seats, we got some pockets on both sides. Plenty of space here in the middle to kind of walk. As you can see, kind of going back. I'm not going to get in the back, but you can see plenty of space here in the back to walk and have, you know, even though it's a shorter version, you got plenty of space. We got some AC outlets, more lights, as you can see there. And I love that the headliner is black as well. Coming here to the center console, we got cup holders here. We got your third zone AC, which is adjustable. Got USB ports, 310 watt, 150 watt connection there, and of course we also got a 12 volt, and you got a little more storage here in the bottom. You can see we got the black carpet there, really nice. I mean, there's plenty of amenities in this as well. As I mentioned, these seats are heated too, and you can see the big 15.5-inch screen there of this Expedition. Let's go ahead and get to the front. So coming here to the driver's side of this Expedition, as you can see, we got your code there as well if you want to leave your keys inside and just punch in a code, open up your door. That's an awesome feature to have. Now, of course, we got comfort access as well. So once that, your running board is going to come down, your locks are going to unlock for you. You can go ahead and open your door. Now coming here, as you can see, we got the same type of materials in the back. We got the soft leather here. We got that red contrast stitching. Really nice the way it is. Of course, you got mirror controls, power window controls here, and your memory sitting there as well. A lot of storage space here on the bottom. Now, as you can see here, these seats are awesome. Love the way that the stitching, the red stitching looks so good. Of course, these are perforated and they're kind of a little more sporty. As you can see, we got some side washing there as well. Now, these front seats are heated and ventilated. This one here is a 10-way power seat. I believe that one's probably an 8-way power seat, but you can see it's really nice the way this interior is. We also got some of that contrast stitching on the steering wheel with the leather. It was fantastic. Also a little more here on the dash. As you can see, they're surrounding the AC vent. Of course, we got power adjustable tilting and steering wheel. We got your 12-inch digital screen there. Controls for your lights here. As you can see, we also button for your hatch. We also here have your parking brake, and of course you can also adjust your pedals there as well, which is really awesome. But let's go ahead, guys, and jump inside. Very nice interior to this Expedition. The ergonomics are really nice. Kind of feels like an F-150 kind of familiar with that, but it's a little bit different inside. But plenty of visibility, especially with the sunroof. Love the black leather. It is getting pretty hot the once the sun's hitting it right now. Great center console with more leather. So you can see we got the 15.5-inch screen right there. We got the upper and lower glove box. Love that red stitching here that goes all across here of your dashboard. Bang & Olufsen speakers on over here. A little more space here in the back. I don't think we have a 12-volt connection here. No, we do not. And before we go on, let's go ahead and start this Expedition up because it's getting quite hot here in Central Florida. And let's go ahead and press our brake and hit our start button and get this Expedition started, get everything done here. As you can see, guys, all the screens. Let's go ahead and straighten out the wheel and get a little more clear of that cluster. Now that everything has started, you can see, guys, we have the 15.5-inch screen here. We have a 12.3-inch cluster screen. Really nice all the way. This looks modern, even though it's a little bit older, but it still looks good. It's still, you know, very easy to use and all that. But let's start up here. We got here controls for your sunroof, and you can also do the shade, and we got light controls there, as you can see there. Rear mirror. Coming over here on the side, we got basically your upper glove box. We got your lower glove box. And I really love that finish to that matte finish, kind of a stealthy look, kind of goes with the theme of this SUV. Yes, I know. 12-volt connection right there, guys. As I mentioned, the 15-inch screen. Now this screen here, it's got the latest Sync 4A system. We got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can do also Alexa. You got also updates over the air. Of course, you got navigation. As I mentioned, we got all kinds of things you can do. As you can see there, really, you can see all kinds of different things you can do. It's got also ambient lighting, all things you can change. Of course, you can do the you can put your Ford app connected to your phone as well, and all kinds of great things you can do. As you can mention here, we got now as far as the system in this Expedition, we got a 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen system. That sounds very nice, really nice sound, 12-speaker sound system. As you can see, we got phone, navigation, media, all kinds of things. We also got like a drawing pad right there as well, and all kinds of things you can do. Now, most of your, basically all your controls for your AC here are located on the bottom of the screen. Now, not easy to find, actually not too bad, pretty easy to navigate. As you can see, you can use this to control your AC or your volume. Now, as you can see, we also got ventilated seats and heated seats, and we also got a heated steering wheel. Down here, we got 2 USB ports. We can also just close this up as well. But as you can see, my phone is wireless charging right there right now. At the moment, that comes with this Expedition. We got your little dial here for your gears. We got cup holders. We also got here the modes as well. Now, if you come here, we got normal. We got echo, or excuse me, slippery. We have trail. We got echo, and then we have sport. We can probably leave it on sport because that's the type of channel we are. I don't know if obviously this is only a 4x2 model, so you might not have the greatest abilities to go off-road in this Expedition, especially with some sport tires and wheels. Come here to the center console. We got really nice soft leather here with that red stitching. And if we open this up, we got a little tray here, and we only got one 12-volt connection right there, and that's about it. But this is pretty huge right here. You can put probably almost a few sodas here in the middle or whatever you want to put on there. But really nice the way this is. Really love this Expedition. In the bottom, we got a little more storage space, a little bit extra storage space right here, because I believe this is where your 4x4 controls will go. But since this is no 4x4, it's got no controls there. Coming to the steering wheel, as you can see, love the contrast stitching. The steering wheel the leather feels really nice in your hands. We got controls here for your center cluster and controls here for your adaptive cruise control and all that kind of stuff. And not a lot of things you can do. This, you can see, we got really nice digital display here. I know we got a door open. All kinds you can do, fuel economy, you can do trip, you go all kinds of configurations that you can do, driver assistance. We're probably gonna leave it at my trip. Let's do it just, I will leave it at the driver assistance. But you see all kinds of things you can pop-up display here, and of course that will change depending on your mode as well. The back, no type of no paddle shifters, nothing like that. Just controls here for your wipers and all that. All right, before we shut the door, let's go ahead and hear this V6. If we can hear it a little bit here. Does sound very nice. You can barely hear the turbos, but does sound very nice. And just go ahead and close the door. And if you hear that noise, thus are deploying running boards getting back into the chassis. So let's go ahead, guys, and let's head out for a drive. I'm going to just lower the volume a little bit in this AC. Now let's go ahead and put this thing in reverse. And as you can see, we got the reverse camera right there. Really nice, clear graphics. You can see we got kind of a 360-degree camera there as well. That's included with this SUVs. Now, of course, you can go here and do some different camera modes. As you can see, we also got a hitch as well, and HP right there. So really nice. I mean, you got plenty of amenities and really good view to the cameras. Let's go ahead and get back to that rear camera. As you can see, we also got trajectory lines there as well. I'm going to kind of back up here, guys, as well, so we can get going here on this side. But you can see very nice the way that is. Let's go ahead, guys, and put this thing on drive. And let's go and check out how this Expedition Stealth drives with it. We are in sport mode. And let's check out how this electronic dampers and how everything feels in this. Obviously, this is a big, heavy SUV. There's as much as you can do in the sport division, especially without compromising the ride and all that kind of stuff. But it does feel good, very nice, a very smooth feeling. You know, this is very easy to drive. See, all the mirrors are good. Visibility is excellent. I see that sticker blocking my view a little bit, but it's okay. And yeah, this is so smooth. Nobody coming here on this side, not here. 10-speed automatic transmission with 510 pound-feet of torque. Now, I don't know if this might be just as heavy as a Ford Raptor, but they got very basically similar performance. So smooth, very seamless shifts. So yeah, it does feel a little bit taut. I mean, does feel kind of more sit down, you know, kind of more settled on the road. Of course, we got nice wide 285mm tires, and I'm gonna kind of just do a little bit of a small acceleration run right here. Yeah, she's got some good power. This thing just go. Sounds good too. Now, I don't think Ford's pumping anything additional noise or have a sport exhaust, but it does sound very nice though. This engine has got a nice note to it. This thing just goes. It's got good torque, 510 pound-feet of torque. It's still a brand new engine. I didn't put it down to the floor, but man, it's got some good power. Now, in terms of handling, of course, you know, even with the drop springs and sport suspension, it's still a big SUV, but you can tell does feel definitely settled more into the road. Yeah, the way here, the brakes still have a good feeling though, and I love that my heated cooled seat is doing a really nice job of cooling my butt right now, since we're about 86 degrees here in Florida. It's not horribly hot, but it is quite warm though. And I'm holding back here just a little bit to do a little bit more of a run here. And I see some guy turning up there, but we'll wait just a little bit, because you know we gotta be careful with Florida drivers. Yeah, let's go ahead and. Now, of course, in sport mode, it's gonna hold our gears a little longer, but she's got some good pulling power. This is just, you know, this feels the sound of the engine makes kind of like a turbine noise. You know, kind of elegant, but at the same time sporty. It really does a good job. I think Ford did a good job of I don't know if they tuned that noise, but it does feel and does sound very good. Now I can see that the steering wheel is pulling me a little bit, since Ford's latest and greatest Copilot 360 is helping me here. Let's see if we can just get my view. Yeah, this is gonna start, you know, pulling you if you're got your sensors up and running. So we do always have a start-stop, you know, feature that you can turn off. It is turned off right now at the moment that I have turned it off. It's actually right here below the screen, all your buttons there. But I have to slow down because these people are going really slow. I'm gonna get it up a little more speed. There's nobody behind us. Just trying to see how it is pretty quiet. It is a comfortable ride, even though this has got a little bit stiffer suspension on it. Super smooth shifts. Yeah, really very quiet. Not much of a little bit of wind noise here in the upper pillars, but very nice. This thing rides so nice. Yeah, this is a, you know, great vehicle for traveling if you're going to carry your kids. I mean, it's a 4x2, so it might not be the best if you're going up north, but you know, the competition to this, you know, there's of course you got the Chevy Tahoe, suburban size if you want to go to the extended long version. And you also got the Infiniti XQ80, but that's more of a competition to the Navigator. You got the Titan, the Nissan Armada as well. Of course, you got the Yukon on the GMC side. So there's not a lot of competition considering full-size SUVs, but Ford did a really good job with this one. Love the big screen. A lot of people might like it. You also can get a shorter screen on this one, or the 12-inch tablet that goes this way. That might be a better suit for other people, but I like the way this is. It still feels like a, you know, kind of a mix of old school and new school with the screens, but the system, it does work. It is a quiet interior. We also have some ambient lighting, which I can't see, of course. This is the daytime, but plenty of ergonomics. I love that the headliner is black, kind of just, you know, hides dirt and stuff. We also got your home link system in there as well. love the sunroof on this one. So we got a ring light. Let's go ahead and go. Oh yeah, oh man, the torque on this is quite good. Yeah, you can see this, it just goes. Yeah, she's got some good power, very good power to this SUV, even though it's quite hot today too, so it's not the best air for turbos. But wow, what a good job. Let's go ahead and kind of switch modes here, and we're gonna put it back to normal, so everything again just kind of relaxes, and you know, kind of see if that maybe the noise goes up. Yeah, you kind of see the noise, the transmission relaxes, gives us to a little higher gear. But yeah, what an awesome. You can tell the suspension also kind of got a little bit less stiff. Wow, it's been impressive. But yeah, very nice. This is an excellent riding SUV. In terms of comfort, can't beat this type of SUV. I mean, this is you got plenty of power, plenty of abilities, great size. Well, we got again these trucks. Very comfortable, super quiet, smooth, and decent gas mileage for what it is. You know, let me know what you guys think of this Ford Expedition. I know a lot of people have this one. If you travel, if you like it, especially with the Stealth Edition. I mean, obviously I will get something. This is my cup of tea, or the Timberline Edition if you're gonna go some off-road. The Timberline with the off-road suspension and the big more off-road terrain tires. That's kind of the way if you want to go and travel. This is more of a sport utility. You know, of course you can do a little more performance. Now in terms of, you know, the body handling, yeah, it doesn't, I mean, obviously it's a big wobbly suspension, does certain things, but let me see if we put it back on sport. I don't think, yeah, see the thing is steering for me there right now. Now we went back to sport. Yeah, it did get a little stiffer. You can tell it did definitely. Yes, it does help. Yeah, you can tell that the suspension got a little bit, and the body roll got much more control. But of course the 360 is going crazy because I'm going turning. But yeah, this is a good you know, kind of harder to find, you know, the loss of fixes, especially with a big SUV. But Ford did a good job, and you know, does look good. Looks a lot more sportier, and I think it's a hell of an SUV, to be honest. We'll take a look at that sound system. That sounds really nice. Of course, you can also opt, if you get the there's also a 22-inch Bang & Olufsen system that you can get. But yeah, this has got some good power. Nice, smooth, very nice changes, super smooth transmission. Can't feel it at all. Track's nice and straight. Also supports a brand new engine, brand new car, but so easy to drive. Feels so just, you know, compared to the Chevy Suburban that I've also driven, the Yukon or the Tahoe, I think this feels a little bit easier to drive, a little more greenhouse. It just feels that, of course, you got more torque because you got the EcoBoost engines. The Chevy, you have to have the V8. Let me see. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, it does turn, but you can't defy the weight. This thing's gotta be close to 5,000 pounds if I'm correct. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, great SUV, looks good, plenty of space, very comfortable, lots of amenities. You got cool heated seats, good stereo, leather, sunroof. You can't ask for more. Yeah, of course, 78,000 whatever this thing was is pretty expensive, and you know, it's a big payment, or unless you want to pay this thing cash. But it is quite a bit SUV, and you know, there's not a lot of an excitement of it unless you go BMW X7, which will cost you way more than this, or a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon or something, or GL or whatever they call those things. Other than that, you know, Q8 from Mercedes-Benz, from Audi, excuse me, is not much bigger than this, or smaller than this. So not a lot of companies. You want to go Navigator, then you're really gonna get the expense. But there you go, guys. Let me go ahead and put this put it in reverse once more and check out the reverse camera. Really nice. Yeah, the graphics are fantastic in this SUV, as you can tell there. But there we go, guys. 2024 Ford Expedition Limited Stealth Edition. Let me know what you think. Really nice SUV. It does sound a little bit better. It does compose itself on the road, and it's got great power. Awesome SUV. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't done so, please subscribe, hit me a like, leave me a comment. I appreciate it if you made it into this part of this video. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.